Good evening. Estelle here. Tonight, we're finishing up our skincare and everything like that, and I wanted to go over my night routine. I did not make a pre-recorded video, so I figured, why not just kind of go live and we can kind of all just discuss everything kind of as I do it. So as you can see, I did put lipstick on because I was just going to go over products, but then I decided, you know what, we'll just take off my makeup and stuff. But I want you to see how long Younique's makeup lasts. So it is what, 6:30, almost 7 o'clock at night, my time. I've been up and my makeup has been on since about 5:30. So just want to kind of get you a good look. My lashes are still on. Everything is still pretty good. Great coverage as long as it has been. All right, so nighttime routine. Step one is get the makeup off, okay? So for that, we use our shine cloths, okay? I kind of mentioned these last night. These remove your makeup without being very harsh on your skin. It's usually, it is just a quick light cloth that you use to take off your makeup. And it also helps condition your skin too. It has vitamins and minerals. It has, I believe it's rosemary. Yeah, sunflower and rosemary. There's rosemary in there. All right, so you're gonna see one cloth is gonna be used to take off my entire face, okay? Even eye makeup, and look how easy it comes off. People wanna know about the 3D mascara, so how hard it is to put on and how it is to take off, but I already got it off. And this is my shine cloth, all right? So it's super duper easy. The 3D mascara is waterproof and smudge proof once you get it on there, but if you use the right products, it will come off easily, okay? So the first thing you wanna do is take off all your makeup, all right? All my makeup now is off, and it took one shine cloth. How easy was that, right? So step two is we're gonna cleanse our face. I have large pores, so I use the pore clarifying cleanser. There's also, we have two cleansers. So you would use the other one if you have dry skin, all right? This, I don't know if you can see, let's see, and it has little bitty blue beads in it. Those kind of act like a scrub to get down in your pores and cleanse them, all right? So bear with me, we're gonna scrub our face real good and get our face cleansed. Alright, it's not perfumey, it has a light scent to it, but it's not, it does not have a very strong perfumey smell. It does sud, but not a whole lot, okay? I'm going to rinse that off. Alright, so we have our cleansing done. Alright, now the next step, and I do this twice a week, is our charcoal mask, okay? It is made out of bamboo charcoal. Let me make sure. So it's made out of bamboo charcoal, and we use charcoal in veterinary medicine a lot. You do want your face actually wet, so don't dry your face all the way when you're gonna apply this. In veterinary medicine, and so here's the charcoal mask, and I just got a cheap old brush off the shelf at Target just to use for this, and you paint it on. You don't need it super duper thick and super duper black because it'll do its job without that. You don't want to put your hands in there because the oxygen and the moisture from your fingertips will activate the mask. And you don't want to contaminate your whole stash, right? So this is bamboo charcoal. In veterinary medicine, we use charcoal to help get rid of all the toxins if dogs have eaten something they weren't supposed to. So basically, that's kind of what the charcoal does, all right? So it gets in the skin. It actually fizzes. Once I finish putting this on, I'm going to get closer so you can see. It's snack, kind of like a Rice Krispie treats. Snap, crackle, pop, right? It will, are like Pop Rocks. Growing up, we would eat Pop Rocks. So You see the bubbles and you see the fizzing under my eyes. So that lets you know that the mask is working, okay? So the mask is pulling all of the toxins and impurities out of my skin. Usually I leave this mask on. Originally they said 5 minutes or so, but I leave it on for about 15. I'm gonna let it get nice and firm. But for video's sake, we're not gonna leave it on for that long. So, like I said, if you have blackheads or if you have breakouts and stuff, this stuff is great because it helps draw those out and makes them into a head. So that is what the charcoal mask is for. It is not one of those that gets pretty firm and you peel it off. This actually gets rid of the toxins, impurities, and then it nourishes your skin as it's sitting on there, okay? So twice a week after I've taken off my makeup and cleansed my face, I'll do the charcoal mask, okay? Minimally 5 minutes, but we're making a video, so we're gonna just rinse it off. All right, so to take it off, you can use a damp towel. I would not suggest using any white ones or any light colored. I haven't had a problem. Mine are chocolate brown. And I've had some light blue ones, and I don't have a problem with it staining it, but I just wouldn't use white. It comes off easily. You could either dampen the towel and wipe it off. I just splash water on my face and kind of rub it off, and then I'll dry my face after. Okay, so we're gonna take this off so we can move on to the next step. So we got our mask off, and we're gonna move on to our next step. And you know, some people think that, God, this is a lot, but you know what? You need to take care of your skin. And if it just takes a couple more minutes every night for me to do something that's gonna make me look younger and keep my skin looking healthier, then I'm gonna do it, because I'm getting to that big 4-0 and we got to do what we can to take care of our skin. Okay, so skin's all dry. The next step I'm going to do is rose water. I never heard of rose water until Younique. I just spritz it on there. Let me tell you what you can use rose water for. Rose water is a toner, so in the mornings after I wash my face, before I put anything else on it, I'll spritz this. It helps minimize your pores and it helps prep your face for your makeup. The other thing is rose water can be used, and I've used it with my son and I've used it on myself for sunburn because it has anti-inflammatory properties, so it helps cool things down. So for sunburn, I have a couple good friends at work that use it for their rosacea. And they also use it for eczema. They say it works wonders. So it also is used for women who are going through menopause and have hot flashes. It does have a little bit of a nice, pleasant rose smell, but it doesn't last. You're not gonna smell like roses when you're walking down the street, okay? So that's rose water. You can also use it after you have your whole face done and your makeup is all on, then spritz this on your face and it helps set your makeup too. Gotta have rose water, it's a plus. Everybody's like, I don't need it, but everybody that has purchased it absolutely loves it. That's like my third, and a bottle will last you a while, but it's my second or third bottle and I've used it for about a year. Okay, next step is the nighttime correcting cream, okay? And this is my first jar, y'all. This lasted me about 5-6 months. But a little trick. So we have the Uplift Serum. Then there's the Instant Lift Serum. The Instant Lift Serum is the one that works temporarily. And that's the one I showed you the picture of my friend Jess. And I use the Instant Lift in the morning. I put my rose water on first, and then I'll use the Instant Lift. And I use it up here on this big dude, on my laugh lines, and underneath my eyes. Well, the Uplift Serum, this is kind of the same formula, but it's a serum. And this one, I mix it with the nighttime cream, and it helps with those wrinkles and splotchiness and dark circles. So what I do is I'll get a little bit of nighttime cream. And the good thing about all of Younique's products is you don't need a lot. So that's my nighttime cream. And nighttime cream, some people are like, it's usually like really, really heavy and thick and cakey. Ours is not. And you wake up and your face is all greasy and nasty in the morning. We don't have that. It doesn't, it's moisturizing, but it is thin. So I take the the Uplift Serum, and I just apply like 2 drops in there, okay? And then I'll just kind of mix that all up. And then we're gonna put it all over. A big thing about skincare too is don't forget to do your neck, okay? People, we spend all this time and money on stuff for our face, and our neck ages just as bad. So your face may look all nice and tight, and then you've got like wrinkles and stuff on your neck. So make sure you smooth it down and include your neck, okay? So that is it. That is my nighttime routine. I'm gonna go over it real quick. Shine wipes to remove our makeup, okay? Then pore purifying cleanser. We have 2 different kinds. This is for large pores, the other one's for dry skin. Then twice a week, you're gonna do the detoxifying mask, the charcoal mask, which I absolutely love. I love the bubbling sensation. I feel like it's working. After you take off your mask, you're gonna spritz it with the rose water. Then I finish it all off with my nighttime turnaround cream mixed with my Uplift Serum. This I just opened 2 days ago. The first bottle lasted me 9 months. You just need a few drops and it goes a long way. You can use this Uplift Serum to help smooth out your hair, especially us here in Louisiana with all the frizzy and humidities. I've used that. Or like in the winter time and you get the static electricity, put a couple drops of this and you can use it in your hair. People use this on their cuticles if you have really dry, bad cuticles on your fingernails. Most of our products have several different uses. So I add a couple drops of this with this and we're good to go. All right, if you have any questions, message me below and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.